Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. I'm going to say, wake up this morning. Wake up, girl. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Excited about another day. We're going to get started shortly. Good morning, Favor. Good to see you. Happy Friday. We're going to get started shortly. I'm excited about another day. It's Friday, y'all. We're gonna be in next year in a week. OMG. I can't believe how quick these days have gone by. Hopefully you can check off some things on your list and you're grateful, you're excited about just being here. I always say, girl, you made it. Girl, you made it. OMG. Thank God. Oh my God. Nobody but God. Okay. Excited about this day, and just gonna say a couple words of encouragement, some nuggets this morning, just to start you on your day. Hopefully, your day is off to a great start already. I'm excited about another day. I know these wake up girls have really just been encouraging me to set the tone, to set the course, the direction for my day, and not just treat it like another old day or to be mundane, but to be intentional. And how I treat the hours in my day, how I allow my mind to adjust and what I need to focus on, and how to really be productive. So I hope that these wake up girl sessions are encouraging you. I've been getting some great feedback, even in the holiday shopping and in the malls and things like that. So I thank you all for tuning in. I know some of you watch the replays in the morning, but I'm grateful for that. Good morning, Jazz. Good to see you. So I'm grateful for that. One thing in my heart is I just want to pour life into you. I just want to pour some nuggets of hope into you. I know that I love drinking water. I think I've started to enjoy water within the last maybe five and so on years. But prior to that, I used to just drink water, when I was eating, just to try to get the intake in. Now I can just drink gallons of water. I love the taste of water. And I say that to say is I just hope that Wake Up Girl was just breathing some life into you. It's pouring some water of hope into you, some water of encouragement, some water of enjoy into you. And I just want to tell you this morning, sis, God will provide. Can I just tell you that one more time? Good morning, sis. God will provide. Happy holidays to you too, Jazz. That's right. Set the direction of your day, Favor. This morning, I just want to tell you that God will provide, sis. And when I say provide, I'm thinking about, Philippians chapter, I believe it's chapter 4, verse 19. And it says, but my God shall supply all of your needs according to his riches in glory. And I want to say this because sometimes, I don't know about you, but y'all, I be trying to make moves. I be like, I can do this. I can add this. I can make this happen. I can switch this up here. I can adjust this there. If you're like me, I can be meticulous and trying to figure and put this here and put this there. But there are some things that I just can't put my finger on. There are some things that I can't materialize without God. There are some things that I just can't make happen in my list, my budget, my vision. There are some points that I just need God's hand in it. Is that y'all? I'm talking about there's some things that I'm believing for, but I know that there's some things I just need God's hand in it. I need God's favor in it. I need God's open door in it. I need God's factor. Do you hear what I'm saying this morning? There are sometimes I just need God's hand in it. And when I say, sis, that God's gonna provide, I want you to rest in that. I know we're in a season of giving. I know we're in a season of trying to transition and reshift and reposition where we are going to be in 2023. But I want to tell you, sis, that God will provide. I want you to rest in that. What are you also saying, Shay? I'm saying that whatever God has put in your heart this morning, whatever God has put in your heart to bless somebody, whatever God has put in your heart to change the trajectory in your life or in your family or in your now, whatever God has placed in your heart, I want to tell you, sis, that God's going to provide it. You know what? Where God guides, he provides. So now you got to question it. Did God really send me here? Did God really put this in my heart? Did God really give this? Because whatever God guide you in. He will provide you in. I just want to tell you, sis, that God's going to provide. I want you to be encouraged. I want you to receive that God's going to fulfill whatever He has purposed in your life, that God's going to touch somebody's heart to use their power and their influence to help you prosper. I love how strategic God is. You know, I listen to a lot of motivational people. I love reading a lot of different books. But one thing I found is there's one factor, and the factor is God, is when you have God in the mix. When you have God leveling you up. Did you hear what I said this morning? I told y'all I like coffee, but wake up, girl, be my coffee. I see my sisters on the live this morning. I said, when you have God in your mix, that's the game changer. I want to tell you that as you're preparing to shift your vision and preparing your list and preparing your agenda and preparing your next, I want to make sure that you have God in your agenda first. Why, sis? Because Shay, he says in his word that I need you to seek me first, my kingdom and my righteousness and all these things shall be added unto you. I said all these things. Somebody just type in things, these things, because God knows what those things are. Aren't you glad that God knows what those things are? Y'all, like, I Shay on the live this morning, encouraged, because I need some things, okay? I need some things, I need some things this morning. So I need to make sure that when I wake up, girl, I'm waking up with Him. Because I need some things. Sometimes things is not even materialistic. Sometimes things is peace. Sometimes things is health. Sometimes things is long life. Sometimes things is favor. Sometimes things is peace. Sometimes things is joy. Sometimes things is an abundance. Sometimes things is a new mindset. Getting out of trauma into triumph. Do you hear what I'm saying this morning? I'm not just talking out the side of my head. Sometimes things is just being led by the Spirit of God. I'm telling you that God is ordering your steps. I'm telling you this morning that God is answering your prayers. I'm telling you this morning, you are not alone. Somebody just needs to know that this morning, you are not alone. Don't you know that every step you take, God is taking it with you? You're not just leveling up, but God's walking you through the level up process. You are not alone, sis. I want to tell you this morning that God's providing. I want to tell you that God's making a way out of no way. I want to tell you that God is setting you up. What would you do if you knew that God was setting you up? What if you knew that you was going to hold your promise? What if you knew that what you've been praying for is about to manifest? What if you knew that change was on the way? What if you knew that your breakthrough is nigh? What if you knew this ain't just another day? God's preparing me for promotion. Do you hear what I'm saying this morning? Oh, girl, I just wanted to encourage you, sis, that God will provide. We look at people and sometimes we get let down because of people. But God uses people, right? But ultimately your focus has to be on God, because He says that the heart of the king is in His hands, and He can turn that heart no matter how. God's hand is in it all. If y'all don't get nothing I said this morning, just know that God's hand is in it all. That means I don't care what you're going through. I don't know what you're experiencing, because if truth be told, everybody's going through something. But as long as I know that I'm not walking by myself, as long as I know that victory is my end, okay? I just want to tell you, sis, that God's going to provide. I said, God's going to provide. I said, God, somebody just type in God's going to provide. God's going to provide. Watch God flex. Watch God flex. Watch God flex. I'm done talking about it. I'm done trying to show you. Look, I'm posting. Look, I'm showing you what God is doing. Yep. I know I can show you, but I'd rather God produced. I'd rather God produce, because when God produces, it's not just a one time around, it's a domino effect. Watch God provide. So, Father, this morning, I thank you for my sister that's tuning in. I thank you even for my brothers that's watching. I ask this morning that you would continue to reassure them throughout this day that you are providing, that you are the God that can supply all of our needs according to your riches and your glory. And I thank you that you are unstoppable. And because you are unstoppable, you empower us to be unstoppable. I thank you for my unstoppable sister. I feel the presence of God. And I thank you for your unstoppable power that's working on the inside of us. God, I thank you that there's nothing too hard for you. I want to tell you this morning, sis, that there's nothing too hard for you, for God. And I'm saying that, and as I'm talking to you, I'm talking to myself. As I'm encouraging you, I'm encouraging myself. There's nothing too hard for God, sis. I want you to be encouraged. I want you to have an amazing day on purpose. I want you to watch God flex, girl. That's why you got to wake up, sis. Wake up, girl. Wake up, wake up, wake up. If you were blessed, I want you to share this with somebody. I love you so much. I hope you have an amazing holiday. We're setting the tone before Christmas, y'all. Wake up, wake up. Be encouraged, be blessed, and know that God will provide. Sis, I love you. Love y'all.